Alright folks, welcome to the Let's Play of Europa Universalis 3, Heir to the Throne. I showed you pretty much the gist of things in the very first video. So right now we are going to pretty much dive right into the concept of this game. The concept of this game is it's pretty simple. You build up your empire to outlast other empires. I have not seen anybody have a global empire pretty much wipe out every enemy, not every enemy, but every country, and annex them, and ever in a time frame of I think it's 1820, around the 1820s, because this also is exported to Victoria. I think it's Victoria Revolutions, and their time frame is about the 1820s. I think it's 1860 for Victoria, and I don't remember for Revolutions. I think it's about the same time. But that's pretty much what it is. I've not seen anybody do that. I've seen no time limit mods. I haven't seen anybody conquer the world. So, but I'm sure it's happened before though. So, but for me, my goal is not to do that. Why? I just don't have the time and the patience to do all that. To be honest with you. I mean, it's fun, but to pretty much continue on for what is it, about 600 years? Actually, not 600, but 500 years. I just cannot do. So, I mean, I've done it probably once, and it got tedious. But anyway, what I'm going to do is just check up on some things, do some diplomacy. I will say, alright folks, sorry about that. Apparently my game crashed, so I pretty much had to restart a little. Thankfully it crashed at a time where it didn't really matter, so. But let's get going again. Hopefully it won't crash this time. If it does, then poo-poo on me. I'm going to do a royal marriage with pretty much Orthodox nations. Pretty much gives me good relations with them. Also, it gives me a slight benefit of if their family dies, my family member can actually go in there and say, "Ha! We have a royal marriage. We can take your land." Kind of. It's kind of complex, but how the royal marriages work, it pretty much is like an alliance technically, but it's not. If their ruler dies, they have no succession. Then the person they are closely aligned to in the royal marriage, they will take the throne, which is kind of an awesome thing. Royal marriages typically are affected by what religion you are. Orthodox can marry, I think, any Christian nation. They cannot marry any Christian nation cannot marry outside of the Christian. I think Protestants cannot marry not Orthodox, but Catholics, and vice versa. With Catholics, cannot marry Protestants because of the split, and so forth. And I can see that they are at war with Kandar. Trebizond's at war with Kandar, and that's not a good thing. And for right now, I'm actually going to pause the game, just for the purposes of making life easier. I mean, I mentioned that in the first video, but that's just the way I'm going to do it. Okay, it's a real-time strategy, so that's the way I'm going to do it. You can pretty much agree with me, disagree with me on that. Doesn't matter. It's how I'm going to play it. I'm sorry if that's not how you like it, but okay. I'm going to crank it up to as much as I can, but not so much to where I'm gonna take a huge inflation dive, pretty much. I'm not really in the mood for government. I do want to improve my economy first. Trade and production. So decrease the land a little bit. Maybe at this point for me it's not that important because I mostly am landlocked with the Ottoman Empire. So any kind of navy isn't, well, I wouldn't say it's not beneficial. It's just not gonna really work out. I'm gonna, speaking of my navy, I'm gonna use it to scout around Anatolia and see what's going on. You can see that the Ottoman Empire is battling with the other Turkish kingdoms to really take hold of the land that they probably think they rightfully deserve, but they don't. And I am actually going to take the initiative. Not do that. I'm going to hire some mercs because they are cheap, but it can be efficient enough to make a difference. The rules for annexation, I should mention this, the rules for annexation is reduce your enemy to a single province. With doing that, you gotta make peace with them. Then you can either immediately declare war afterwards, which you will take a reputation hit, and reputation is also an important part of diplomacy. But take your enemy down to a single province, make peace while taking that second to the last province, declare war again, send your troops in, make sure you've occupied them, then annex them. And right here I am going to take the initiative, do a reconquest, and send my troops up into not going to do it now. I'm actually going to wait a little bit. You can see that the Karaman is trying to keep their land from being totally occupied by the Ottomans. This isn't a good thing for me to do right now. We'll find out. And this is not like Rome Total War with the fights. So fights are totally different. This is how the fighting will look like. It's pretty much not really random. It's pretty much kind of random terrain. We got hit with the terrain penalty, so. And we'll go up to Konya. My troops are retreating to Konya. And they'll stay there. I'll help out the Ottoman Turks a little bit. Well, actually I won't really help out the Ottoman Turks. Alright, now I'm gonna not really send troops on there. Trying to play it where I can actually take their land and not. Uh-oh. Oh, this ain't good. Ooh, sweet. That was kind of weird, though. I'm not even at war with them. So for them to do that, it's kind of weird. I will do this. I will do this. There's a reason for it. Cause watch. As they use up my mercenaries. Bastards. Oh, also,